Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we got another problem with the Silverado. It's got a check engine light. I've erased the codes a couple times and they keep coming back, so I'm pretty sure I know what the problem is. And what happens when the check engine light comes on this particular truck, at least, the remote start won't work. It won't start with the remote starter. So we'll get in the truck there and I'll show you the code. Start the truck.
During parking mode, event detection.
And there's the check engine light. So I'm using HP tuners to pull up the codes.
Continuous recording.
In the diagnostic information. Read DTCs. Okay, this probably won't come off on camera, but it is the O2 sensor, and it's bank 2, or it's sensor 2, bank 1, sensor 2, bank 1, sensor 2, bank 2, and sensor 2, bank 2. And they keep coming back, so I'm pretty sure that's the problem, is the secondary O2 sensors. Now, they're easy to replace. Problem is, a lot of the ones you get from the part stores, they don't last very long. So you really should buy the GM, or some people say the Denso ones are really good. But this is an old truck, and a good chance that one day one of the converters might go bad, and we're not going to replace them. So what I'm going to do, instead of replacing the secondary O2s, I'm gonna just remove them. So that what you do, you go in, I'll show you in this video, but I call it delete them, but they still work and everything. It's just the computer, when it sees a problem, it won't set an engine code or a check engine code. Now these trucks have 4 O2 sensors. You got 2 primary and 2 secondary. These are the secondary. All they do is read the efficiency of the catalytic converter. Now, if it was primary sensors, you'd have to replace them, but the secondary ones you can get by without. So that's what we're going to do here today. Okay, so I'll go into my VCM editor, and then you got to key on. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to read vehicle. Okay, if you don't already have HB tuners, it doesn't make any sense to do this way. You'd be better off just buying the O2 sensors, but I have other plans in the future, so this is the way we decided to do it. Okay, so this has been a few minutes. What we're doing, we're reading the ECM and putting a copy on the computer, and then we're going to have to do the TCM, and then I think this is the body control module. So it's probably going to take 5 minutes altogether, I imagine. So it's got the ECM all read. Next one would be the TCM. Okay, here's where I made a mistake that cost me $50. I should have just read the ECM and the TCM and not the body control module. And by doing that, it ended up I had to buy 3 credits instead of just 2. And that body control module, there's nothing on it that I needed, so I shouldn't have downloaded it. Okay, so we got the TCM read. Now we're going to read I assume it's the body control module. I'm not exactly 100% sure what it's called. Okay, so now we get the tune in there. It's asking for file name, so I'll put 2012. Okay, so we got the tune saved. Okay, so we're going to open up the VCM editor. We're going to load the stock tune file, a copy of it, I should say. You want to keep the original copy, and then you just make a copy of it. That's the one we're going to make the changes to. Okay, so open up engine diagnostic, and you'll see these ones have got no check number in them. That means they're not being used. What we want to do is go through this whole list and find anything that has something to do with the secondary O2 sensors. So we're just going to scroll down through here. Okay, right here. This is bank 1, sensor 2. It's the sensor 2s are the ones that we're after. So we just uncheck it. And you can change this to no mill light. And this one here is bank 2 sensor 1. So you don't want to bother them ones. The sensor 1s you don't want to bother. Just the sensor 2. So we'll do this one. And then you just want to go through all of them. There's another one. I'm not even sure if this here is necessary or not. Maybe just unchecking it will do the trick. I'm not sure. But this is how I do it. And you're going to have to go through the whole list because you never know. There could be more down lower. Okay, so here's some more. But this here is sensor 1, sensor 1. This one here, sensor 2. These ones here are all sensor 2. You uncheck all them. That one. These are all sensor 1. Here's some more. Sensor 2. So there's quite a few of them. Okay, so I think I got them all, but if you happen to miss one, it's no big deal. What will happen is it'll set a check engine light again, and you can go back in, see which one it is, and just go in and do this over again. So anyway, we'll go out of that, and we'll just save this. If you want to save changes, you just hit yes, and then rename it, and then go flash it in the truck. Okay, so now we got the tune changed. Gotta go in here and load it. And I named it secondary 02. I named it secondary 02 removed. So we'll open that up. Turn the key on. And we want to write to vehicle. Okay, so that shows that I bought 2 credits. So now let's go back to write vehicle again. Okay, so I had a little issue there with the credits. I thought I only needed 2 credits, but I need 3. So anyway, we'll load the file. And then turn the ignition on. Hit right.
During parking mode, event detection recording 1 occurred.
Okay, so we're only going to write to the ECM. We didn't do no changes for the TCM, so I'm going to put that do not write. And the body control module, do not write. Hit right. Okay, they usually don't take that long to write to the ECM. Key off, and then we'll try starting it. There's no check engine light. We'll open up the scanner. And we'll read the code. Now there should be some permanent ones in there. Yeah, these are old here. If I hit clear, they'll still be there. Anyway, we'll exit out of that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let it run for probably 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm going to see if the check engine light happens to come back on. And if it hasn't, then I'm going to try the remote starter. It should work. Okay, so I let it run for about 20 minutes. The check engine light never come back on. We'll try the remote starter. Okay, so the remote starter is working again. I probably won't post this video for a couple weeks anyway, so if anything changes, if it turns out that it didn't work, I probably won't post the video. Anyway guys, hope this video helps somebody out, and we'll catch you in the next one.